to be around our family and friends. So many Democrats from all over the state of New Mexico. Just get excited going into 2012, I'll tell you. We're here today to lay the foundation to make sure that we keep New Mexico blue in 2012. And even though November of 12 may seem a little bit far away to some, as we all know, the old adage says, if we fail to plan, it's planning to fail. And we're here to plan. We're prepared for a brighter future as we talk about all the young people that are here today, young professionals, those students that are not yet of age to vote, but that are volunteering on our campaigns, that are organizing people, that are getting those registered to vote. This is as much about you as it is anyone else. As we make sure that we're looking to support key legislation that will invest in renewable energy to take true advantage of changing the way that America will generate its power, spurring innovation in our national labs and our universities so we can create those good jobs that so many of our people are waiting for. Making sure that we look after our veterans. And we can ask our veterans to please stand up. Veterans, please raise your hands here. We owe you a debt of gratitude. Dr. Mendenhall, thank you for being here. Lieutenant Governor Dennis, it's good to see you. I just saw you out there. I'll tell you, looking after our military families, our spouses, our kids, our aunts and uncles, everyone that sacrifices so much every day. But I'll tell you, while we're ready to invest in these areas that will grow our economy and put people back to work, we face a threat from a Republican Party that is bending at the will of the Tea Party, that refuses to compromise and refuses to budge from this dangerous agenda. If we learned one lesson from last November, it's that the American people want us to work together to create jobs. But here's the sad reality. Yet in just over 100 days, the new House Republican majority has failed to bring one bill to the floor that will put people back to work. They've waged ideological attacks on national public radio, on public broadcasting, and they've shown their true colors with a plan to end Medicare as we know it, to privatize a program that millions of seniors rely on, leaving them to face higher costs and less care. These are the same people that tried to scare seniors by claiming efforts to secure affordable health care for future generations were going to reduce Medicare benefits. Remember when they talked about death panels? Now they're gutting Medicare. And we need to be listening and we need to be ready. They're gutting Medicare so they can give more tax breaks to billionaires, and that's not right. The stakes in this fight could not be higher. We are seeing an attack on a disappearing middle class that threatens to leave working families behind. We're seeing the very values that make America what it is, that make America great, under great attack. And nowhere is this clearer than what the other side is doing to our hardworking union men and women, scapegoating them during the toughest of economic times. The greatness of our country resides in the hopes and aspirations of a vibrant middle class. And organized labor has been critical to our fight to receive fair pay so workers can take care of their families, for safer working conditions so moms and dads can get home to their families after a hard day's work. While Republicans seek to blame organized labor, I believe we should recognize the sacrifice and dedicated work of our first responders, our firefighters, our teachers, and the laborers and building trades. The laborers and building trades who have constructed the infrastructure that is the backbone of our great nation, and our service employees, and those in the public sector that deliver essential services every day. We need to rebuild the middle class in America, not give in to their tearing it apart. A strong middle class is good for the country, it's good for the economy, and it's good for America. You know, Democrats are fighting for working families. We're working hard day in and day out to make college more affordable when we see the other side trying to get rid of Pell Grants. Fighting for health care that is more accessible when the other side wants to put insurance companies back in charge. And fighting for investments that will spur the innovation we need when we see R&D disappearing in the federal budget at the face of Congressman Ryan and the Republican majority. Standing up for our veterans, looking after our seniors. This last week we traveled across New Mexico visiting with seniors. And I'll tell you what they say, hands off our Social Security and make sure they don't privatize Medicare. That's why we have to come together to re-elect President Barack Obama. Hold on to Senator Bingaman's Senate seat. Make sure we hold on to Warren's 1st Congressional District seat. And make sure that we re-elect and we elect more Democrats to the New Mexico legislature. We have to do this together. To everyone that's here today, let me thank you from the bottom of my heart for the hard work that you do every day as leaders in the Democratic Party. It's because of you that we have a foundation to build on. And I want to challenge you as we go home and we leave with this excitement about all that we're doing today. Talk to your family and friends and your neighbors. Motivate them. Tell them what's on the line, or working families or kids. If you're a college student and you have a Pell Grant, you make sure you talk to your friends because they want to take those Pell Grants away. Let's make sure that we're standing up together to make the difference and bring about the strength that we need. Let's do it together. You know, when we come together and we're a unified force, there's no Republican smear machine that can stop us. And I'll tell you what, we need to work for every vote. From every corner of New Mexico, we need to work with our tribal leaders and our Native American communities. We need to reach up into the tips of Rio Riva, down to the colonias, down in southern New Mexico, and make sure we bring in the Hispanic community. The strength of the Latino vote in New Mexico will put us over the top. I'm proud to be a New Mexican. I'm honored. It's who I am. It's where I was born. The chili we eat, the sheep we raise, the family that I love. We're New Mexican. I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to stand up for this great nation that we love. And I'm proud to be a Democrat. And they all go hand in hand. And yes, I'm proud to represent the people of the great state of New Mexico in the United States House of Representatives. Let us lead with our convictions. Let us never forget that we're our brother's keepers and that we're our sister's keepers. Where our values and priorities guide us to strengthen the middle class, to make sure that they don't tear it apart, to fight for our families, our veterans, our seniors, and our kids. You know, the Republicans are going to argue that we're divided in New Mexico, that they're going to say that we can't come together. They're going to say that we can't unite around a common purpose, that they're going to try to tear us apart at every corner that they get. I say to them, we're united, we're not divided. I say we have a common purpose, and that common purpose is the working people of America and the working people of New Mexico. They're young, they're old, and they're here today. So can we ask you, are you with us? Can we count on your support?